It's Tuesday, February 2nd, 2021, 2:07 a.m. I'm on my way to the gym right now. You know, I can I can really sympathize with how, and I'm gonna try to pick up my country pace in the way I'm talking, but I can really understand why people lose focus and track of their goals and their visions, and why you'll start seeing people settle for less, whether it's a relationship or business or how much money they want to make. They'll settle for less, and then you'll say, especially for me, I like to think I'm very sensitive to the needs of other people's pain. And I always think, especially when I see, like, maybe not necessarily a homeless person, because you never know what their situation is. For me, I always think homeless people is one of three things: you're mentally ill, you're lazy, or you're trying to, you're trying to avoid a murder case. Because some people, I know this for a fact, some people who are being hunted by the police, the best thing that they can do for themselves is go underground and become homeless. But nonetheless, when I look at somebody who is down and out on their luck, I always sit there and think, I bet you when they were a baby, a child, I bet you their parents or their mom or their dad spoke life into them and said, man, this child is going to be great. I guarantee nobody had a baby and the baby came out and they were like, this baby's going to be homeless. This baby's going to struggle. This baby ain't going to have no vision. And then even the child, I'm going to be a basketball player. I'm going to be a football player. I'm going to be an astronaut. I'm going to be a doctor. I can understand how people lose focus and lose sight of their goals, lose sight of who they dreamed of being. But what I think is the oddest thing is that it's as simple as really keeping focus on what you absolutely want. And if you can do it long enough, it ends up happening. You have no idea how many times I've maybe subconsciously put that to the test. I've put that way of thinking to the test under circumstances where I said, oh, something good will just happen. I've asked for this, so it will happen, and put no action. I can tell you what, when I've always thought that I should have something, envisioned having something, but did nothing about it, it never happened. But anytime I've thought about something, I knew it with every inch of my well-being. It happened. As long as I put some effort behind it. And it's real easy for people to lose focus on what they really want, especially if it doesn't happen fast enough. But even more so, if you don't have a constant reminder of it. And that's why I walk around with these 3x5 cards in my pocket, toe up from the flow up, with dates on them, to remind myself, when did I set this goal? When did I say I want this to happen? When did I say it would happen? What do I want? And the moment I start doing that, life went the way that I wanted it to go. Now, don't get me wrong. Who wants so much money that they're only 23 years old and they never have to work, or they never have to think of how to create something new and special? How many people want to have everything that they want and everything that they ever needed and everything that they could ever have right now? Life is about the experience. So what kind of experience do you get, or do you have, if you already have everything that you wanted? Versus growing into who you're becoming and constantly elevating. Enjoying the experiences of life. And yes, coming to the realization that you have to keep your visions in front of you is just one of the realizations of life. It's just one of the stages of growing in life, because I sit there and I think about it and I'm like, this is the stupidest thing in the world. And then it starts happening and it starts coming to pass, and then you're like, hold on, this may work. And that's because I give it enough time and I put enough effort and energy behind it that it actually does come to fruition. But what happens when you stop short? When you give up too early? When you let the vision get from in front of your face and you forgot what you were working for, you forgot what you wanted because life happened. Newsflash, life happens to everyone. It comes down to, how are you going to deal with it? And if you take my advice, it's no fear.